Hi guys, welcome back to the baseline. Okay, today, the United States and China trade war, it just went nuclear. And I think we're the ones that are going to end up paying for it. So hang on tight, we've got a lot to talk to you guys about. So there's been this ongoing trade war and back and forth between the United States and China so far. And if you like cheap iPhones, if you like $10 Temu steals, you like buying your tech without needing a second mortgage, well, those days, they just might be over. So this is what happened. China just slapped the United States with a 34% retaliatory tariff. And that's not even the biggest story. The real story is that China just quietly yanked the bolts out of America's clean tech and defense streams. And no one is talking about it. So the question is this a trade war? Or is this some type of tactic, a silent economic chokehold? Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. It's going to be a very curious and intense week of drama. Now, here are the three power plays that China just made. And this is also why Trump's tariffs might backfire, and I mean it might backfire hard. So they talk about the next big war and how it might not be fought with missiles. It'll actually be fought with minerals and technology. So let's baseline it for us all here, okay? So the slap back. China's 34% tariff. You guys know we've been talking about tariffs for a while now. And China is finally punching back, and pretty strongly, with 34% tariffs slapped on the United States. So imports effective April 10th are going to be affected with this tariff. And you know what? It's hard to even be mad, because what did we think was actually going to happen? China was measured until it wasn't. Xi Jinping told his government to stay calm until just now. So chicken banned, sorghum blocked, rare earths locked down, American defense companies blacklisted. And if you think that's bad, we're just getting warmed up. So do you think this trade war helps or hurts regular Americans? I think a lot of people think that the tariffs affect the countries, but my understanding is the tariffs are a tax on us. Put a comment in the section below. Let me know what you guys think. All right, so what is Trump's counter and to all this stuff? Now Trump, in his typical "you hit me, I'm going to hit you harder" fashion, he said, oh yeah, well, we're going to raise your tariffs by 50%. That means a total of 104% increase on everything from China. That's iPhones, that's Temu deals. Those are going to go through the roof for us. Those aren't things that the countries are going to pay. Those are things that are taxed down to us. So electronics, clothes, tools, car parts, toys, technology, you name it, it's going to be double or triple the price. And I get it. He's trying to look tough, but this isn't Mortal Kombat. This is the American economy. And the man thinks he's Raiden. Meanwhile, the rest of us are trying to fix cracked iPhone screens because we can't afford the new ones anymore. So what are the three power plays behind this trade war? Let's try to break it down the best we can. These are the three power plays behind this entire United States-China economic feud. So the first one is leverage through scarcity. China doesn't need to outgun the United States. They just need to outsupply us. They control 80% of tungsten, 100% of dysprosium, and most of the world's terbium I can't even pronounce some of these words. The quiet elements are behind every Tesla, right? And the second one is economic psychological warfare. By restricting rare earth exports, China's not banning us. They're saying maybe later when we feel like it. And that's worse than a ban because it creates uncertainty, fear, and as we can all see, a lot of stock market panic. Here's the third thing. Made in America is still kind of a myth. You want to bring back manufacturing? That's great, but we don't make the machines that make those machines. So if China cuts off these minerals permanently, what happens to electric vehicles, United States tech, and the defense industry for America? Drop your comments in the section below. Let me know what you guys think. Now, here's the other big dilemma. Here in the United States, and this has been for a while, we don't make crap here anymore. So let me say something that maybe we're not supposed to say on American podcasts. We don't make anything anymore. Your made in the USA business, the leather, it came from Brazil. That screw, it was cast in China. That machinery, all of it's assembled in Vietnam. So when we slap tariffs, we're just taxing ourselves. And the victims of all this are going to be small businesses. They're going to fold. Supply chains are going to break. Prices are going to rise. And guess what? Billionaires are finally upset. And when that happens, ask Luigi Mangione what happens when billionaires are upset. Perp walks start to end up happening. But Bill Ackman's like, hey, Trump, I'm rich, but now this is affecting me. So the next part goes into this silent strike of this mineral warfare. And now the move that no one is talking about is China just hit the United States where it really hurts. It's mineral pipeline. They didn't ban exports. That's what they said. They're basically saying, you want tungsten? Fill out this export license. Sounds innocent enough, right? But those licenses mean they control who gets the minerals, when they get them, and how much they can get, and who doesn't get anything. So this is not just about clean tech. It's about defense. So fighter jets don't fly without dysprosium. Electric vehicles, they don't run without their elements. And solar panels, they don't work without indium. So what should America do? Should we build mines? Ban Chinese goods? Should we make peace? Can we make peace? I don't know what the rest of the world wants to do with the United States anymore. Have we been affected to a point where other countries are no longer even want to do business with us or see us as a reliable partner? So what's the solution here? A multipolar world? I don't know. But this is what's wild. Instead of fighting, what if we started collaborating? What if the United States stopped trying to be the sole global power, which I don't think it is anymore, and actually joined the rest of the world in a multipolar model? It may have no choice, because that's what's happening. BRICS is coming together. And that's what the Black Panthers once envisioned, right? A horizontal structure. Because why dominate when you can build? Why fight when you could be a partner? Because right now we're burning bridges and resources, and it's happening at a rapid pace. And worst of all, I think the United States is losing its credibility as a reliable anything in the world. So what happens next? Well, I think we have to be real. This trade war, it's not just about tariffs, it's ultimately about control, and control over tech, control over money, control over the future. And who ultimately pays the price? I think it's you and me. So everyone watching this video, this might be a good mission, right? Like this video if you learned something new, of course, and subscribe if you get a comment. But most of all, if you guys could drop a comment and put your opinion on what the United States should do next and how you think this is going to affect us all. Well, I really appreciate you guys watching on the baseline here, and I look forward to seeing you on the next episode. All right, cheers everybody. Take care.